Now, ain't gonna be no excuses. Where y'all at? We at the track. Now, ain't no excuses. And for anybody else who need to get some, the right attire to get to the track, let me know. You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. Right. Well, see, first of all, I want to thank my partner in crime over here.
Pink guy.
Yeah. This is not just because it's a nice gesture. It's not gonna stop us from getting across your ass.
Hey man, nobody's running away from no ass whooping. I'm helping you.
Okay, we just want to put that out there.
Hey, we ain't running away from.
They want you to look nice. They want you to look nice while they whooping you.
What happened? I'm gonna look good.
Well, what I want you to do is get our leathers out the box, get Harry the box, so he can put his some leathers in it. Then he can open it, and then we'll videotape that.
All right, here we go. Let's see. Merry Christmas, motherfucker. Alright, here we go. I think we got Big Sid on here.
Sid!
The red eye.
Sid! Don't tell me that's
Look at that. Yellow.
That's your name?
I'm gonna beat your ass and make you go hide back there in the woods. What you gonna make her hide in, Sid? Them woods.
Chop them motherfuckers down. Alright.
In the woods.
Let it go.
We'll make him hide.
Oh, that orange. Wow.
You know who that is.
That's
You know
the
who that is.
Hillside
Hillside Strangler. If I can get both these motherfuckers around your ass, it's strong.
Hey, that's still not gonna get you to run
And cut the video now, because we ain't videotaping.
Man, look here, man. I ain't worried about no blue steel.
Okay.
What I need you to do is get your clutches fixed in that goddamn bicycle you got, and I'm gonna drag your ass.
Well, you know what? I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that.
That's what you need to worry about.
I'm gonna do that and double.
See that?
That shit came out good.
You see that, Mob Deep?
Wow.
Worry about that,
Those
Harry.
colors are
You
so
don't
bright.
have this on your shit.
Wow.
You dead fish.
You need to quit.
I ain't worried about
I
nothing.
need you to open that. That looks so
Just
good.
dead
Let's
fish
see
in
it.
the water.
See the rest of that shit.
They're so
That's all
bright.
that matters.
Let me go to the hip on y'all ass.
That's
in here.
G14 right there.
It's G14 for
That
now.
looks good. I like the yellow on that.
I'll show
But this orange.
I'll show y'all that one on the camera.
Look at this orange.
Y'all see how that match that John
Y'all
do?
see this shit?
Y'all see how that match that John do?
What you doing? Taking it apart? I'm trying to see.
Oh shit.
Looking at the rapid.
Oh shit.
Wow.
Oh shit.
Boy, that look
Yo, that
good.
orange
I
is
gotta
dope.
give it
I
to
like
you.
that orange.
Hey, that orange look good.
Let me see what it say
Yo,
on
I
that
see, I
leg.
got you. He
Yeah,
let
what's
me-
that
I
leg
got you.
say?
That shit say Mob Deep.
Woo.
Cross your ass.
If you ain't got this on your shit, you must have quit. Mob Deep.
You guys got the one piece?
No, it better not be.
No, it's a
No, this is.
We want to give a special thanks to Ghost Gang.
Yeah.
I said Ghost Gang. I ain't say shit about your ass.
If you look at the ghost, if you look at the ghost, you see the dirt and the dust. You gonna see me.
I'm gonna go try them on. It's a bathroom.
Cross
in
your
there.
ass.
You gonna try them on?
I already know my shit fit.
You gotta try them on and come out now.
That's
Come on, go try them on and come out,
Big
man.
yellow, that shit hot.
hey, we just want to
Oh,
see
that's
some
the
of the
zipper.
film.
What you doing?
Man, look here.
Good morning, Ghost Gang. Hey, we're back with our R1 rebuild. I recall, or you may recall, that I had an R1 in here that had a blown motor. We had to replace the crank and put new rods in it, and here we are. I'm going to give you a view of the rebuild of the R1. And I cut out some steps, so I already did some things to make this video go a little quicker. Like I've already placed the pistons in the cylinder so I could speed this up a little bit. But I want you to see now the splitting of the case and the cases going back together. Here we are with the bottom half of the casing, and here's the crank, rods, and the bottom side of the motor. And what we're about to do is torque down the connecting rods. Remember, you gotta always have a torque wrench. This is very important and on this step. Right, what's that sound? I'm doing a two-step method, and while I'm torquing these down, okay, now, connecting rods are torqued down. Now what we're going to do, we're going to seal the case. What I'm going to do is put engine seal here on the case. I've already cleaned the cases off to make sure there's no debris and the old gasket is gone. And what I'm going to also do is make sure that everything is lubed prior to me putting the cases back together. In sealing the cases, you have to ensure that you completely seal the cases, because if not, you will have an oil leak. So you have to ensure that you put engine sealant in all the places that it's supposed to be. If you notice, I don't know if you can see this, but if you look during the where the casing are going to sit, where the bearing area is, there is no sealant in there. And the reason you have no sealant there is because you got to have the motor where it lubricates the crank and your bearings. So if you're ever doing this, you need to make sure that you read your manual and you pay attention to where the engine sealant actually goes, because there's nothing like rebuilding the motor and you put sealant in the valleys that lubricates the motor. You'll just be doing it all over again. So you have to pay attention. If you're looking, I'm sealing the bottom side of the casing, and I'm going to seal the opposite side of the casing also. So I'm going to put gasket sealing on both sides. You don't put a whole lot of sealant in here, because if so, when you press the casings together, you're going to push sealant inside of the motor. When you push it inside of the motor, excessive sealant can get into the oil pump, into the oil passages, and starve the motor for oil. So you have to ensure that you do not overseal it. Only put it where it's supposed to go at. And only put a light coat. Very light. That young man over there is just working away. Okay, Ghost Gang. Now that we have the cases all prepared to go back together, we're going to make sure that we lube all of our bearings, the crank, you can never put too much.
That's what I was about to say. Cacking over there.
All going everywhere. No, all one is pretty simple when it comes to this part. Now, Ghost Gang, that is the first part of putting the cases back together. Now, Ghost Gang. I always do this. This is my map to my engine. Every boat that I take out, I ensure that I make a map. Now, when I put it back together, I know exactly where every boat goes, and I don't lose where any boat goes at.
You got people like me that just put everything down on the left.
Yeah,
Right.
but come on, go there and say, see, here's the difference. Here's my buddy.
I don't make a map. I just throw it all down there. My map's up here.
See the map?
Where's your map?
Up
Where's
here.
the map? Okay. Good training.
Our map's right here.
There's a lot less different loop bolts on Harleys than there are metrics, so the map's better on that. This is all the same size, so it's not like you can mix something up.
You're absolutely right.
That's honestly,
Please. And as I go to torque these bolts down, I'm going to torque from inside to out on this motor.
Why is that?
Why is that? Why am I going to go inside to out? So you don't warp your cases, to make sure the case seals completely and correctly. There's your map.
back them all back off. Meats is suspension kit.
It's a good red there. All right, Ghost Gang. We at the point to where we're still working. We got an oil pump and everything put back in. Putting the bolts in for the oil pan. We also have the clutch basket put back in. So, as we look, walking around, we getting there. It's taking a little time, but we'll get there real soon. Pretty soon it'll be running.
What's up, Ghost Gang family? So I don't have any racing for you guys this week. We took a much needed time off so that we can work on something pretty big for you guys. We are going to be announcing that here in the next 2 weeks. So stay tuned. If you think you have an idea, drop it in the comments below. We'd love to know what you're thinking. Second thing, the event on November 6th. Flyer is out. Share it. Pass it along to everyone. Put it in all the groups you know. It's going to be an awesome event. We got the lights. We've got some big grudges coming. We've got things for the kids. We're doing a mini bike. And we're also doing the pedal bike for those that want to race Harry-O. If he gets his clutches fixed, we're going to try to make sure he does. So stay tuned for that. Make sure you guys are taking off work. Make sure you're getting your bikes ready. And make sure you are telling everyone to come. Do some call outs. Let us know. We'll make you guys, star of the show. So also, for the ghost gaming aspect of that, if you guys missed our last video, we are going to go the week after the event with the Ghost Gang family. We're going to be handing out care packages downtown to those in need. Things like shampoo, soap, socks, snacks. If you guys have an idea of anything else to put in care packages, let us know. If you guys do feel like you want to donate ahead of time, we will send you our address. That way you can mail us things, or if you just want to send us money so we go buy things with your donation, you can do that as well. And I will post how to do that. We'll also be accepting donations at the event. So, we're excited to see you guys. We're excited to be having another event, and we're super excited to let you guys know what's going on with the Ghost Gang family, but just give us one more week. But in the meantime, we want to wish good luck and safety to all of our Florida fam who is in Louisiana this week, and we hope they come back home with a lot of W's. So, we appreciate y'all. We love y'all. Make sure you hit subscribe, click it, and we'll talk to y'all later.